Oh, hey. Hey, I'm trying to get this. So, since Halloween is been over, and I know you guys are really hopefully because I got you something really great. This is the end of Halloween sale, which is usually if you want to get a costume for next year or save it like the rest of the costume, because everyone usually would do it now on occasion, you're dressing up and go to events and stuff, and not only just the costume, also the makeups, the effects, sometimes the props, and if you're looking for decoration, you can pick those up because they're like, it's sooner when Halloween ended. They're gonna go out really fast, and there are some little things you could grab too. But sad note, it only lasts like 2 days. So I took my time from after Halloween is November 1st and November 2nd, which falls on a Monday. So I have this haul of really interesting of Halloween costumes and accessories. And the thing I actually end up picking out, because there's variation ways you could pick it. There's so many costumes, there's so many things you could use. And the total price, which is phenomenal. It costs about, if it wasn't like on clearance sales, which is a 50% off, it would roughly about 300 some dollars. But the one I end up spend, especially as I save, it's 126 because of what I end up got. It's pretty interesting. So I'm gonna put the suit. Like this one is I just play around with it to see how this is. Um, this is actually quite interesting because it gives me an idea that I want to do the evil within. So I like this vest here that came with it. I also bought a tie with this handkerchief. And this one is it's really interesting how it looks. Like the qualities is wonderful. The tie itself is really nice. I love the of it. The theme is like I just found from it is the 20s costumes. So that's what you're looking at. So I'm gonna leave it over here. Let me just do that. And since this thing can easily turn, there we go. Now the only thing I don't like about it, because it does come with a chain and this is very permanently stitched in. As you can see, this is what I got it from. This is actually plus size. They have a regular size, so this is like the last one I got, which is 20 bucks. So it was like $10 to $5 for the vest. And this is what it looks like, which is, I mean, I love the colorings and stuff. This is what I really like. And you can do whatever you want with it. This is when I just got an idea. I just found that one. And let's see. So this one I got for 10 bucks, which is this. That's what I use the tie for. There's a handkerchief, it's in the back, but that's why I use it like this. Probably later on I'm going to take this off, or I'm going to try to see if I can hide it, but it's stitched in probably. A lot of things. Let's see what we got. We have pocket belt, which is, this is, gives me an idea from Evil Within. Comes with black. I wish I could find the brown ones, but that's all I could find. So this is good. And you know, I actually got this one earlier, but the only thing I don't like is the mask. The mask, when I took it out, it's all floppy and I couldn't get anything how I want it. So I decided to throw that out and switch it with makeups. So the whole point is like try to work what you have. So I end up picking up a makeup cream, which is 50 cents. Fake blood, which is I think is about $3 from Target. And of course, you always have to remember when you dress like a superhero, especially this guy, you really need to have these eye masks, especially when you're wearing it. I don't know if it's adult size or kid size, but I mean it should fit me well enough. It's a good colors. And this one costs roughly $2, I think. And of course the sleeve for the superhero, which is this one is $6.99. That's just about like $4. So I have all that, and of course tattoos, because I mean, you know, I'm going local with it. I do have other ones I can use for it, but that's the only thing I could think of to use this one, which is Target also have the special, so I grabbed makeups, and they do actually have like pretty good makeups. I mean, you know, I don't know if this is like adult size or kid size. This thing, it looks hard to say, consider I love the materials of it. So we're gonna go and continue on. So this is the DC of Robins, which is, yeah, the price that you can see all together are a little bit cheap. This is actually came from Walmart. They sell pretty cheap costumes there too. So let's move on. Here's the actual handkerchief that came with this. So it's a nice little wine colored red. I do like it. Now, this one here is the most of it. This is another one I have an idea with, which is if you ever play BioShocks, this is a splicer hooks, which is this is basically a props for it. It's basically you know, it's a giant hook. Basically, it's this length. I'll probably show you what it looks like once I'm done. But I got this, and it couldn't be completed without a mask. So I got these two, and it's a wonderful ideas if you want to do a splicer costume and stuff. It's good. So I also have like other ideas as well. Hold on. You can't always forget it. When you like cosplaying something, it's always important to pick up fake teeth and small little things to add something to your characters. Now, another one. Oof, this is beautiful because I can't believe I got this. Now, I got this is the whole set of a black fancy flappers. I dropped the wig. Flappers. This is not too bad. I mean, there's a different kinds and stuff, but this is more, I want to go for this one because it's a little bit, I don't want too glamour. There are really glamour ones there too. But this is pretty nice. It comes with everything. Jewelries and stuff, because you can see it all in here. This is not open out and everything. When you go to like a Halloween store, they're all open out and it'll be a mess. So I found an actual nice one that has not been touched. So thank God for that. There's this. Also, most importantly, without the costume, you need a wig. So I got this wig to match up with this to help with the characters in a sense. And not only that, I also have this one for the leggings. Can't forget about a beautiful jewelries with it. I don't know what I'm doing, but bear with me because this is what I'm going for. Here's the eyelashes. It's gonna go with that. Here's these head pieces on top of the. I think on top of the wigs or by itself, but I don't even know. This is a weird style. And of course, the most importantly, don't forget the fancy feathers. The bow, feathery bow, on top of the costumes. Now, I guess I'm getting the only thing I miss out, maybe the slightly of the makeup and the shoes. But that's like the whole thing together. And I always want to try that for a long time. is this nice little deluxe set to actually get to work with it. Because, it's okay at one occasion to wear something nice and accordingly, or at the same time, you could go for the slicer, crazy looking style with it. You'll be glamour and horrifying at the same time, in a good way. So I'm gonna put this in here. Oh yeah, I forgot the last thing is this one. It's the diamond bracelet with rings. Bedazzle. There was also smaller ones like the fans and all that. There's so many of like Halloween stores. Like I could get the white feather ones on top. They have the blonde wig ones, but I don't feel blonde. Literally don't feel blonde. But I really am so excited to get this one. I'm always so excited to get this one too, just to work with it. And my God, Halloween. Also, like, there's another thing I wanted to show you is it's the Overwatch. They still have the Overwatch, and oh my God, they lowered that price completely, even before the 50% off. They're like really cheap. You could get the Creed, you could get Diva, Reaper, Mercy, and I guess that's about it. Because I couldn't. Oh yeah, and Soldier 76. 76. 75th? 76? I mean all the Overwatch characters. Okay, please. They're like really cheap. Way cheap. So I bought two of them, which is the McCree and the Mercy. The Mercy one, there's like a full outfit ones, and then there's just the little set that you could have the headpiece and the wings and stuff by itself. Super cheap. Worth it, at least for someone who actually plays as Mercy and someone who plays as McCree. I'm awful at both of it. I think, decent as Mercy, but you see me in